All right, so this is a new series, a best of seven series, in which we will compete on Immaculate Grid. Now, we've had to modify some rules because the idea of Immaculate Grid is it's really for your own amusement. You try to guess players based off two different criteria points, and it's quite an open-ended thing, and you get a percentage based on how many other people selected that. So let's say, for example, players who played on Los Angeles and Miami, and you said LeBron James, and let's say 80% of people also said the same thing, you've picked a bad answer because you're actually trying to get rare guesses. You're trying to get low guesses. So how can we make this into a competitive game? Because we were thinking maybe we'll do double screens. And we eventually settled on we will take turns. I will pick a section. Fauzi will pick a section. And then it is up to us to try to guess the best possible answer. And we are going to combine our percentile scores. So let's say I guess something at 20%, you guess something at 40. I'm currently 20 points ahead of you because we're competing for a low score. We'll get down to the ninth square, and the person with the best score just needs to get a correct answer. So if I am leading by 15, all I've got to do is just make sure I can answer the ninth square by myself. It does not matter if it's the worst possible guess or the best possible guess. But like most instructions, they're far better just to see in person. So just watch, join us along for this
Great,
journey.
great. You made everyone that's watching now fall asleep, and let's just
Yeah,
start. All
we'll set it up.
right, you're up.
Edit
First
that
man
out.
up.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. First man up.
Let's go.
What
Men's
what
basketball.
what would you
Okay, so
like?
we are looking. Thank you for moving it down a little bit. The Regis Hotel is very confusing. Quite interesting. So this week, only players on duplicate teams.
There you go.
So I've
Simple,
got to
simple.
really think through some options here. It's tricky. It's tricky. Um, I'm not stalling, I promise. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go Detroit and Chicago as my first guess, and I'm hoping that I'm not wrong when I say Derrick Rose. I'm going to go with Derrick Rose on that.
It feels like a fairly safe guess there. I feel like
It
enough
does,
people
yeah.
gonna know this though, but hey, let's go with it. Let's go with it. 9%, 9%. All right,
Good start. Good start. Good
we'll
start.
take it. We'll take
We've got
it.
to think
All
about the
right,
next one.
9%. All right, what do we got here? We got Chicago Warriors, Indiana Jazz, Pistons, Wizards. Ooh, ooh. Mm. All right. Cool. I'm getting, that mind blank moment, right? where suddenly
This is not as easy as it was last week
it,
when we
it,
did it. I
it,
feel
it'd be
like
nice if there was that 20 point per game score. That suddenly feels like an easier stat to try to figure out versus who played for two teams. All right, I'm gonna go Utah Jazz and Detroit Pistons. I'm going for Mehmet Okur, my main man here. I'm pretty sure he played for two teams. 22, man. That's
he did. Wow.
disappointing.
Who would have
Disappointing.
thought?
All right,
Who would have thought Derrick Rose would be more of a niche answer than that one?
you're in the lead. You're in
Um,
the lead.
yeah, thanks. I don't feel great though. The Wizards, I feel like is a real dead zone. I'm struggling with Wizards players right now. I don't know about you, but just trying to think some recent trades or anything. Ah, oh goodness, goodness, this
I
might
believe
drag out for a
so.
bit.
Help you out here. I think Wizards will go all the way back to the Washington Bullets too. So if you know your
Yeah,
NBA
that's
history, you
not
can.
helpful. Because I'm younger than you, so that's where I sit on that one. A part of me wants to say Chris Mullin for Golden State and Indiana. So I'm going to do that. I don't like that guess at all, but I'm going to do it.
You're gonna take the risk. You're going Mullen here.
I'm going
Golden
to take the
State,
risk. I'm going to take the risk.
Indiana. Golden State, Indiana. All right. Chris Mullen. Yeah, Chris Mullen, not Jeff
Yeah,
Mullen.
yep. No, not Jeff Mullins. Definitely not Jeff Mullins.
22%. Look at that. Let's keep it close here. Keeping it close.
Just as good as
Definitely
you,
keeping it
Mehmet
close.
Okurgus,
Yeah, yeah.
surprisingly. I
There you
would have
go.
thought.
All
Whew.
right. Actually, I'm feeling. Oh, I'm like, I feel like I was like, I want to go this
It's
guy,
risky.
and I'm like, did he play for both teams? And I'm like, I don't know, but look, I don't know. I feel like it's like, when you get a guess, sometimes you just got to go with
You
your gut instinct.
okay?
I'm
What's the gut?
going here with the Bulls and the Warriors, and I'm going for I don't even know his name. What is it? Is McCaw? Is it McCaw? Patrick McCaw? Did he play for both? He went from the Warriors,
Ooh, I mean, I
obviously,
don't want to. I don't
to
want to say anything.
I
I don't
don't know.
want to say anything.
It's either gonna lie up or it's not, right? I guess I'm gonna click on it right now. Oh man, there you go. I did not. Where did he go to? He went from Warriors to
He went
where?
to Toronto. He went to Toronto. So that was when he went to Toronto, he was like the back-to-back champion. So I think he got the championship in 18 and then went across to
You
Toronto
think
for
he
19.
won? He
That's
won
how.
one. He won one in Toronto as well. Is that what you're sort of saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
Not
look,
obviously with a pivotal role.
I cop
Well,
100 here. I need you to choke. All right, you're up.
so Chicago Bulls and Golden State. I'm going to steal it from you then,
All right,
because I
take
was
it, take
worried
it.
that you were taking my one guess. Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Little Nate
I'm
Robinson.
gonna go Nate.
Maybe
Oops,
check.
Nate.
Okay.
Nate
All right.
Robinson. This guy here. This dude.
Yes, please. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
13%. Oh, there you go.
I feel good.
I
Did
didn't
you
even
know
know.
that?
No, I didn't even know he played for the Warriors. When did he play for the Warriors?
Yeah. Some point.
All right, all right, all right. You're in the lead. Let's see what happens.
In
Not
the
over.
lead? That's an understatement. My God.
It's all right. It's all right. I just need a good guess here.
And I need two bad guesses, but yeah, keep
I
going.
remember last time we played competitive online games here, you failed to close out, so it's okay. It's
But I was also down 3-1 and really made it a comeback. So we'll see what we got.
All right. Indiana, Detroit, Indiana, Washington, Bulls, Washington. It feels like you can go Michael Jordan there, right? I gave you one. Should I go MJ?
You might as well. You got to get something on the board at this point.
I'm like, I was like talking it loud and like, oh, that's not helping me out here, but that's all right. Let's just go for it.
Well, you
No,
really should commit to the answer you said out loud.
85% now. 62. All right, all right.
All right. So I
I
really just got to make sure I don't muck these guesses up. That
just
should be it.
get 100 here. I need you to get 100 here.
For Detroit and Indiana, we're going to go Bogdanovich. The problem here is I don't know which one. It should be the one that's older or the one that's in the league longer.
All right, so you're going Bogdanovich, yeah?
Bogdanovich.
Bogdan. Which one would you like? With
the one? Bojan? Oh, man, sorry. My apologies. Bojan Bogdanovich.
The top one?
Yes, go the top one.
Just with a J, not the Bogdan. All right.
Yeah, my apologies. That's
16%. 16%. All right.
This is embarrassingly getting out of hand.
Do I need even to make the last guess here? I guess I can't.
Well, the hard
really
part is like I got to make sure
I
I can convert the last one.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So there's
I should.
some.
Okay.
There's
now,
an element here.
There's a level of tactic here. Which one would be the one I want to try and eliminate for you, so that you can't get it? So, and considering you can just get anything, you could get anything. You could get 99% here and still win here to close out in theory. So, Utah, Washington, Warriors. Oh man,
The hard part is you give me two options. You give me two options because you failed to convert one of the other ones. So, yeah.
Pacers, Wizards. I really don't know right now which way I want to go here at all. And like, when you sit there and you have those, you think of that player and you go, oh yeah, he looks like that, and like, he's black and he's tall and he jumped pretty high. You see where I'm going?
Okay.
Yeah. And then you go,
Yeah,
what's his name again? I'm really not sure which way to go here. I'm going to go. All right, I'm gonna go Indiana, Washington. I don't even think I'm gonna get this right. Okay. I'm gonna go Ty Lue. Did Ty Lue play for the Pacers? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think so. Doesn't matter here. It's game one. I can drop it, go back to the drawing board. No, it did not. I don't know. He did play for Washington, right? He absolutely played for Washington. So I guess you got a choice of three.
I do believe that he played. Yeah, I do believe he played for Washington. Don't believe he played for.
You got choice of three, man. Surely you should close out here. Surely you could close out. This is a choke job if you do not close out here. You have to get something here right to close out and get the win. Otherwise, it goes overtime. We play again next week.
Yeah, that's the concerning thing here is that I don't feel comfortable with any three of these categories. I think I've played a really solid game up until this point. And
close out. It's the hardest game, right?
My four guesses that are correct versus your two, and I'm still worried a bit. I'm just trying to. I really am trying to run through names here, right? Like we've had
I don't feel any of
a lot
these
of.
clubs, besides say like the Warriors of late, are ones that you really follow that much. You don't really follow that in depth. Like you don't really care who's on the Pacers, like so, and let alone where did they go play afterwards when they were on the Pacers. So I don't know.
A part of me feels like, look, I'm speaking out loud. I feel like Andre Kirilenko played for Golden State and then played for Utah, but I could be wrong. It could also be that other guy that was very similarly named. It's like Andre Bugis or whatever his name was. That's another name that's sitting in the back of my head that I don't feel comfortable enough to pull down. Um, Derrick Favors feels like he's popping up a little bit, but I'm just not too sure about that. Um, I'm actually annoyed now in hindsight because David West would have been a good Indiana and Golden State player. Um, God, I am actually struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. I don't feel good anywhere near here.
Did David West?
David West was Indiana and Golden State, so it's just another name out
David
loud.
West didn't
I'm
play Golden
conscious of.
State.
Yeah, he did. David West.
I'm talking about David Lee.
No, David West.
I feel like I gotta Google this later.
No, what are you talking about? He won two chips with them. Yeah, what are you talking
David
about?
West
David West, the Indiana player that like did his ACL and also played with Chris Paul in New Orleans, he went on to
win
Golden
two
State right at the end.
championships
Yeah, two
with
championships
Golden
with them.
State.
Promise you. Promise you. Hey, I should win on that alone.
You gonna give us a guess or what?
I can't think of one. I feel like Ish Smith would be a safe bet somewhere, surely. Um,
Look at
Geez,
that. You're
I'm really
right. David
struggling.
West did play for the Warriors. There you go.
Thanks, much
But
appreciated.
pity you
Yeah.
can't pick him because you've already selected
You can't pick him because I
Chris
put that.
Mullins.
This recording is going to end abruptly. I'm just going to take a guess and then we'll have to cliffhanger how it ended. Um, Indiana and Washington, who are players that played on both of those teams? I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling. I feel like I'm going to blow it, and that's going to be the hard part. That's going to
Someone's
be the bit that hurts.
screaming at the screen right now how much we don't know anything about the NBA, and they're probably right, but that's okay.
That's fine. It's their opinion, I guess. Okay. Um, I'm drawing blanks. I feel like you. I feel like I shouldn't have played so hard. I feel like I've hurt myself here.
You just got to
Um,
relax a little bit here. You got to go chill, but I feel like we need to add a time limit now, each week. I don't know, 90 seconds, 90-second rounds.
Maybe
Otherwise,
90 seconds on the clock might be the
yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
20 minutes later.
I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong, but I'm conscious of the time. I'm conscious of the guessing. We also have other recordings to do.
We got a life to get
Al
on with, huh?
Harrington. Yeah,
Al
I gotta
Harrington.
go make
Al
some.
Harrington, yeah,
Al
where? Which
Harrington
one?
for Washington and Indiana. I'm gonna go Al Harrington, Washington and Indiana. I think it's wrong. I don't
All right,
believe Al
all right.
Harrington played there,
Locked in. He
but
played for Pacers. Did he
he
play
did play
for
for Pacers.
did he play for the Washington Wizards? That's your question here. Al Harrington, correct? Al
Yeah,
Harrington.
yeah.
You got it. 15%. You got
Oh well,
a headache now.
you can add this up at the end, but I believe my five guesses were better than your two guesses.
Oh,
Um,
here comes the trash talk. All right, bring it
yeah,
on.
yeah, because I won. That's what's happened. This is
Good
my
job.
series now. All right,
All
let's
right,
go.
you're up. One game, 0.
This is Two Guys with Spare Time. I'm Fowles, this is Nick. You're probably a basketball fan like us, so hopefully you can throw us an assist and giving our video a like and subscribing to our channel.
And if you got thoughts, feelings, or even some suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. And thank you for using your spare time to watch us in our spare time.